Dixie. I need to talk to you. It's crucial. About Dell.
Dell, we were just here. He was having lunch with me.
I know, I saw. It was like watching an accident waiting to happen. But Dixie, if you value your happiness, get Dell out of your life.
Hey, what you... Oh, hi, Dell.
You got a license to operate this thing?
For this, I went to high school. Oh, well, today, bedpans. Tomorrow, who knows? Are you sure you're not interested in the recent issue of People's Digest?
No, afraid not.
Huh. Oh, you're here to save me from the cotton swabs and the fluorescent lights? I've got a half an hour for lunch.
Well, I just came from having lunch with Dixie.
Oh. Well, she's your sister. I forgive you. You two still playing catch-up?
Yeah, we're getting there, slowly but surely.
You sure lucked out in the sister department.
And you didn't?
Oh, Maria has her good points. But mostly she's just a pain. Well, I don't know why I'm telling you. You were there for Operation Sandstorm. I think she just lives to make my life miserable.
Well, look, I gotta get running.
Oh, do you have to rush off?
Well, you've got work to do, and I've got to get back to that book I'm writing.
You're mad at me because Maria spoiled her picnic on the beach, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, you are. I don't blame you either. She played some weird scene from Beach Blanket Bingo Goes Berserk. Please don't hold it against me. She can't keep us apart. She may think that she's God, but she doesn't make the rules.
Julia, whoa. Slow down there. Look, Maria's not the problem. You are.
Well, I certainly hope you can fix the beast.
Give me time.
How much time?
Best I can promise is 2, maybe 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
I have to special order parts from the Home Office in Japan.
Oh, great. There's no way to get it fixed sooner than that?
Well, that depends on how bad you gotta have it.
I don't gotta have it that bad.
You know, there's other things you can do with a copying machine aside from making copies.
Look, buddy, back off. I don't know what you've got in mind, but I don't want you around here. I don't...
You speak English? Do you? You speak English? I could have sworn I heard the lady told you to back off.
Sweetie pie, stop gawking, start walking, and do some sweet fast talking.
How's your salad, Niçoise?
Oh, for crying out loud, the man, the love of your life is standing right over there. You can't just sit here like some barnacle on a boat bottom.
If Dimitri wants to talk, he can walk right over here to me.
Yeah, and then what? Throw himself on his knees and start genuflecting? How low does the poor man have to go? I mean, he's obviously looking for you. Now, come on. Come on, flag him down. I'll go take a powder to the powder room.
My Children, brought to you by new Skippy Reduced Fat Peanut Butter. Cut the fat, don't cut out the Skippy.
Crowded, isn't it?
I had no idea Erica would be here.
I'm not this civilized.
Your table is ready, Mr. Marick.
Thank you. It's your call, Laurel.
I've got a sudden craving for lobster thermidor.
you make of that?
Oh, I'm sure that they're just taking turns consoling each other, feeling sorry for each other.
Well, for sure they're not celebrating poor Dimitri. He looks about as sad as a hound dog. Erica, honey, go on over there, why don't you?
Oh, well, if you would like to join their table, please be my guest. I assure you, Dimitri and I have nothing more to say to each other.
Well, it's been my experience that, you know, life has its ways of working out if you just help it along a little.
Oh, well, I have tried to work it out. I tried to explain to Dimitri exactly what happened between Jack and me, but he would not even listen to me.
Well, now he's had a chance to cool his jets a little. I think this is a golden opportunity.
Although I will not have this conversation. Just drop it.
Consider it dropped.
Well, good. So now, can we just finish our lunch in peace?
I have the specs for the community center annex already. I'll fax them over to you.
We'll get to that. Why don't we just sit back, order a glass of wine, and a word, try to relax.
I can't. I feel too foolish.
Now, there's no reason for you to feel foolish.
And yet, here I am, grown woman, ready to run. The valet parking offers a 10-minute grace period. I
Laurel,
could probably still make it.
don't be so hard on yourself.
That would be a neat trick.
Our spouses did us dirt. Now, that's no reason to be embarrassed.
Been saying a prayer lately. God bless Jack and Lily, and please, if it's not too much trouble, let Dimitri and Erica get back together.
Well, we wanted to, and we had a clean shot at it until, well...
Until Jack entered the picture, yes, well, if indeed he ever really left.
Me? I'm the problem? Gee, Dell, you really know how to sweet talk, girl.
Julia, listen up. Listen. You're a regular ball of fire. I like the way you just jump into things without looking. I like everything about you. I like... You've got legs that come up to here. You've got a mouth that was meant for kissing. And someday, some guy is going to fall down and kiss the ground and bless the day that he found you.
But not you.
I'm sorry.
I don't get it. I mean, if I'm so great, why do you find it's so wrong with me?
It's like I said, Julia. I'm not looking to get serious with anyone right now.
Neither am I. You know, I just thought we could sort of hang out. You know? Till this place feels like a home.
Well, they say home is where the heart is. And these days, my heart is in my writing.
You're gonna be a great writer. I know that. I feel it in my bones. But you can't spend all the time writing, you know?
Julia, you're not listening to me. Find yourself a new best friend. Look, you're a real sweet kid, but I'm just not available.
Maria, you know you're not the first person who's warned me off, Dell.
And I hope I am the last who has to.
You don't even know him.
Well, it's not actually true.
You've never said anything.
I know. I just hoped that he would leave town. I hoped that it was just a bad dream. And it was. It's the kind that you don't wake up from.
Maria, you're scaring me a little here.
You should be scared, Dixie, because Dell Hunkle is not a nice man.
You should start talking. Why do you think that he's not so nice?
Well, I'll tell you the whole story, okay? But you've got to promise that it's not going to go any further.
I promise?
No, I mean it, Dixie, really. I have never confided this to anyone, not to my sister, not to Edmund, to no one. Well, this is for your ears only.
You absolutely have my word. Where did you meet Dell?
College, fall of my senior year, I talked my dad into letting me drive back to school. And I was parked out in front of the dorm, and I had this big rubber tree balanced in one arm and a stereo speaker in the other, and I was trying to negotiate how to get the front door open, and I heard somebody say, "I never could resist a lady in distress." I turned around. And I looked into the most gorgeous brown eyes I had ever seen. And that was my first introduction to Dell Hunkle.
You two went to school together?
No, he was a townie. He rented a room from one of the faculty members, and he worked at an off-campus coffee house.
Uh-huh. So, what happened? He asked you out?
Actually, I asked him. He helped me unpack my car and, you know, put up my posters and put all my books away and set up my stereo and everything, so I offered to tip him, and he refused. So I bought him dinner in town, and we went dancing afterwards, and I was hooked. I fell in love for the very first time. And we went out all that year, and I was crazy about him, Dixie. And we were supposed to get married.
He asked you?
Not in so many words, no, but Dell did have a way with words. I mean, he told me how much he loved me, and I listened to him spin this great big ball of yarn about how we were going to have kids and grandkids and how we were going to grow old together. And
That certainly sounds like a marriage proposal.
yeah, he gave me every reason to believe that we were going to get married as soon as I graduated. Which is why I agreed to sleep with him. You know, me, a good Catholic girl who never missed a Sunday Mass, who always went to confession, who truly believed that making love outside the sanctity of marriage was a sin. And he knew how I felt.
That he convinced you otherwise.
Yeah, he told me how he already thought that he felt like we were already married and how I was his spiritual bride, and so why wait? Yeah, I know. I know. It's the oldest line in the book. And I bought it.
Maria, honey, you were young and naive.
Stupid. I gave myself to Dell, my whole heart and soul. I went home for spring break that year, and I was out shopping for wedding gowns. I had bride magazines hidden away under my bed because, you know, he wanted to keep our engagement a secret till he could ask Papa for my hand. So I got back to school on a Sunday, and I met Dell for dinner. And we ordered a carafe of the house wine, and as soon as I had a little buzz, he told me that we were through. And he walked out of the restaurant and out of my life. Well, you know, Dell's smart. At least he did it in a place where I couldn't make a scene. Not that I would have, even if I could have, because I was, between the wine and the shock, I was so numb. But, you know, I saw him a little while after that, and he was with another girl. And then I found out later they had dumped her, too. I mean, you could fill a sorority house with women who had been loved and left by Dell Hunkle. So I graduated that June, and I came back east to med school.
And you